guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be trying out the new Becca Skin Love Weightless Skin Foundation. Now, I picked this up on my recent trip to America, but it just launched in Sephora Australia this week. So I really wanted to put it to the wear test, to try it out, see how it works for my skin, and let you know the results. I picked up the shade Noisette, which is one of the medium shades, and this is probably better for me in summer and when I'm tanned. But just to give you a bit of background information about my skin, I have combination skin, so I often get a bit drier through the cheeks, but a bit oilier through the T-zone. So I'm interested to see how this will sit on my skin and how it will work for me. Just keep in mind, all these opinions are based on me trying it on my skin. It will vary from person to person and from skin type, so just keep that in mind and perhaps go to your local Sephora and try it for yourself or ask for a sample so you can give it a go. Now, before I try this out, I'm just going to share some information straight from Becca's website. So it's saying that this is a weightless medium to buildable coverage foundation with a velvety natural finish that mimics the look of smooth, healthy skin. Enriched with Becca's Glow Nectar Brightening Complex, a proprietary blend of natural ingredients and actives that help brighten, hydrate, and nourish the skin. And that all sounds amazing to me, especially buildable, because as you can see, I get some redness. So I like coverage through my cheeks to cover all of that. The long-lasting foundation provides coverage that feels weightless and looks natural on the skin. The Smart Foundation adapts to both your skin type and skin tone. As you wear the foundation, the intuitive formula adapts to your skin's natural chemistry, morphing into the perfect natural finish for your skin type. Flexible, pore-blurring pigments adapt and adhere to become with your skin tone for the perfect custom match. The light as air formula blurs imperfections and pores instantly, smoothing your skin's surface and texture for a fresh, soft touch finish. I'm going to go ahead and just prep my skin with the First Aid Beauty Coconut Smoothie Primer. I use this as my base pretty much every single day. I love it. It's hydrating and it also has a bit of luminosity. Now, while I wait for the primer to absorb, I'm just going to share my first impressions of the packaging. I love the holographic label. I think that's super cute. And the foundation itself comes in this tube, which is very similar to that of the IT Cosmetics CC Plus cream, which I personally like. I find these really easy to travel with, and the pump action dispenser makes it really easy to dispense a product either onto my beauty blender or just onto my fingers to apply to my face. Now, a word of warning with these tubes though, and I do find this after I've used it for a period of time, is sometimes I think air can get caught in here. So I'll be just pressing to dispense it, nothing will be coming out, but then all of a sudden it will like splash out. Now, not a lot, like more like a splurt, but the times that it's happened to me, I've kind of been doing it like this. So it splurts onto my clothes. So if you find this a problem, just do it away from you, just so you don't get anything on your clothes. I have a predominantly black wardrobe, so it wasn't a good look that day. But yeah, apart from that, I really like it. I find it easy to travel with, it's compact, and yeah, I'm excited to see how it dispenses, especially in comparison to the IT Cosmetics CC cream. Now, apart from the primer, I haven't applied any color correctors or concealers, and I won't be applying any setting sprays or setting powders either. I really just want to see how the foundation works and sits on my skin, and that way I can give you the most accurate review on how it wears throughout the day. So I'm going to go ahead and just disperse a few pumps out onto a damp beauty blender. So that came out quite easily. I'm just going to dot that over the face in a pouncing motion just to blend it into my skin. So this is half a face. As you can see, that is a really nice coverage. And it does feel very light. It doesn't feel heavy at all. And it doesn't feel tacky. And it's not patchy either. It's applied really nicely. just going to build up the coverage just in that cheek area a bit more, just to see how far we can push it. I'm really impressed with this. Based on first application, it's really nice. And it does build up. That's covered all my redness. As you can see, especially like through here is where I hold it the most. Really happy with that. So nice. Now for the other side, I'm going to go ahead and just apply it to my finger and then just dot it on the face and then blend it out. So first impressions, just based on initial application, it applies really nicely to the skin. It's not tacky, it dries really quickly, and it's just nice and light. It doesn't, feel too heavy, and it's definitely not cakey or patchy, which I really like. Especially I often worry around my cheeks because it is a bit drier. Sometimes products can cling a bit more, but this has just sat really nicely on the skin, and it's definitely covered all my redness and blemishes. Really happy with that so far. So what I'm going to do is, I have a lot to do today. I'm going to be heading out. I have some packing to do and also some cleaning. So I'm definitely going to be putting this to the test, but I will touch base throughout the day so I can at least show you updates and how it wears throughout the day. Hi guys, just touching base. It's been 2 hours since my initial application of the Becca Skin Love Foundation. In that time, I've gone to Kmart, I've been out and about, I've eaten lunch. So I've done a few things and it still seems to be holding up pretty well. Like, I do really like it. It has, creased a little around my eyes, but like I said, I didn't apply any concealer, or I haven't, set my face at all. But on the, majority of my face, it's looking really good. It's a little dry around my nose, but I think that's more my skin at the moment because it's been winter and it's been a bit drier than usual. But apart from that, it's looking really good. I'm gonna bring the camera in a little bit so you can see close up the finish and what it looks like after 2 hours wear. Okay, so here it is close up. I hope you can see the coverage and the finish. So I'm off to do some packing, so I'll touch base later and let you know how it's going. Hi guys, so I'm back with my final update. This is 9 hours wear, so 7 hours after my last update. And all in all, I think it has worn really well throughout the day. Like I said, I've been super busy. I've been packing, cleaning, I went to Bunnings, I went to Kmart. Wow, I've been a lot of places today. And all in all, it is looking really good. I've got a bit of shine coming through the T-zone, which is normal for me because like I mentioned, I do have combination skin and I do get oilier through there. But apart from that, it's still looking really nice. I'd say the overall finish would be more of like a matte finish. It did wear really nicely though, and it did sit nicely on the skin. It was very light, not cakey at all. I'll zoom in so you can see up close. As you can see, a little bit of shine through here, here. But ultimately, it's held up really well. I'm impressed. So that concludes my trial and first impressions of the Becca Skin Love Foundation. I actually really love this foundation. I think it's worn really nicely throughout the day. It does have that second skin look and finish, and overall it's held up really well. I would be keen to see how it lasts if I was to use a setting powder or setting spray, so I'll try that next and let you know how I go. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to join me on my beautiful adventure.